But what was he going to say? We're just friends now. Friends don't drop everything for each other. Saturday, he texted again. Hey, Dylan and I are going to that new brunch place. Wanna come? Thanks, but I'm good, have fun. Come on, we always do Saturday brunch. That was when we were dating. Enjoy your meal. 2 hours later. This is weird. Why are you being like this? Like what? Distant, cold. I'm being friendly, literally what you asked for. Week 2 of friendship and Marcus was starting to crack. See, when he said, let's be friends. What he meant was, let's keep everything exactly the same, minus the romance. What I heard was, let's have appropriate boundaries like I do with all my other friends. He showed up at the apartment on Tuesday while I was at work. Still had his key, helped himself to groceries, did some laundry, even took a shower, left me a note, borrowed some stuff. Hope that's cool. I texted him. Hey, noticed you came by. I'll need the key back when you get a chance. What? Why? My friends don't have keys to my place. But I still have stuff there. We can arrange times for you to get your things, just like friends do when they need to pick stuff up. This is ridiculous. We live together. We used to live together. Now we're friends. Different relationship, different boundaries. He came by that evening furious. You changed the locks. Nope, just rekeyed them. Gave notice. You no longer live here. Here's a box of your immediate stuff. I can't believe you're being so petty. Petty? I'm treating you exactly like I treat my friends. None of them have keys to my place. But I'm not just any friend. According to you, that's exactly what you are. The entitlement started showing. He expected to still be my emergency contact, still be on my Netflix, still have access to my Prime account. Nope, but the real kicker came that weekend. Our mutual friend group was having a game night. I showed up solo. He showed up with some girl named Chloe. This is Chloe. We met at the gym, loudly enough for everyone to hear. Chloe seemed nice enough, clearly brought as a prop to make me jealous. I shook her hand, welcomed her to game night, then proceeded to destroy everyone at Codenames while paying them zero special attention. Halfway through the night, Marcus cornered me in the kitchen. You don't even care that I'm here with someone else. Why would I? We're friends. Friends date people. You're not even a little jealous? Are you jealous when your other friends date people? That's different. How? He couldn't answer because there was no answer that didn't admit he wanted me to pine for him while he found himself. But the best part? His best friend Dylan had been extra friendly all night. Kept finding excuses to talk to me, laugh at my jokes, touch my arm. I wasn't trying to make anything happen, just being my normal self without Marcus's shadow. Next morning, Marcus texts. What was that with you and Dylan? What was what? You know what? The flirting? We were just talking. Friends talk. He's my best friend. And I'm your friend too, right? Friends can be friends with each other's friends. Radio silence for 3 days. Then Thursday, he tried a new tactic. I think I made a mistake. About what? Us. Maybe we should talk. Sure, what's up? In person. Over dinner. Our place. You mean the Italian spot? I actually have plans, but we could grab coffee Saturday afternoon if you want to chat. Plans with who? Does it matter? Friends don't need to report their schedules to each other. Is it Dylan? Coffee Saturday or no? This isn't how friends act. This is exactly how friends act. You're thinking of how boyfriends act. Common mistake. 3 weeks in, and Marcus's finding himself journey was not going as planned. Chloe from the gym ghosted him after 2 dates. Turns out she wasn't interested in being anyone's rebound. Meanwhile, I was living my best life as a single woman with excellent boundaries. Then Dylan made his move. He texted me Thursday night. Hey, random, but I have an extra ticket to that comedy show Saturday. Interested? Now, I need to be clear. I didn't pursue Dylan. Didn't even think of him that way until he started showing interest. But he was fun, attractive, and most importantly, knew exactly what he wanted. No games, no transitions, no keeping me as a backup plan. Sure, sounds fun. Great. Fair warning though. Marcus is being weird about us hanging out. Just wanted you to know. Noted. Still interested if you are. Definitely. Pick you up at 7. Saturday came. I got dressed up, feeling good. Hadn't been on a real date in 2 years. As I'm heading out, my phone explodes. Are you serious right now? About what? Dylan told me you're taking him out. He invited me to a comedy show. You can't date my best friend. Why not? We're both single. Because it's bro code. He can't date my ex. I thought I was your friend, not your ex. You know what I mean? I really don't. Friends don't have dibs on who their friends can date. He called 17 times. I put my phone on silent. The date with Dylan was fantastic. He was actually hilarious. Something I'd never noticed when he was just Marcus's friend. We talked about everything except Marcus. Well, until the end. I should probably tell you Marcus is losing it. He called me crying, saying I betrayed him. How do you feel about that? Honestly, he's been a pretty crappy friend lately. Everything's about his journey and his growth. He literally told me last week that keeping you as a friend was his safety net in case he didn't find someone better. He said that word for word. That's actually what made me realize you deserved better and that maybe I wanted to shoot my shot. We kissed goodnight. Nothing more. Just a sweet first date kiss. I posted nothing online, told no one, but somehow Marcus knew. Sunday morning, 6 a.m. He's pounding on my door. Open up. I know you're in there. It's 6 a.m., Marcus. I don't care. We need to talk now. About what? You kissed him. My best friend. I opened the door. He looked rough, hair unwashed, eyes red, wearing the same clothes from Friday. You're doing this to hurt me. I'm living my life. You're the one who decided we shouldn't be together. I said friends, not that you could date my friends. You said you needed to find yourself. I'm letting you, while I move on with my life. Dylan's single. I'm single. We like each other. That's how dating works. He tried to push past me into the apartment. I blocked him. You don't live here anymore. I have things inside. Then schedule a time to get them like we discussed. You're being cruel. I'm maintaining boundaries. There's a difference. That's when the real entitlement showed. He started a campaign, calling mutual friends, spinning stories about how I was revenge, dating his best friend, how I was manipulating the situation to hurt him. Some friends bought it, most didn't. Our buddy Jake called me. Bro, Marcus is saying you're only dating Dylan to get back at him. Did he mention he dumped me to find himself but wanted to keep me around as a friend? He left that part out. Funny how that works. But Marcus wasn't done. He tried to sabotage my work, called my office claiming to be my emergency contact, saying I was having a mental health crisis and needed time off. My boss called me in concerned. Your boyfriend called, said you're struggling. Ex-boyfriend, and I'm fine. He's having a hard time with the breakup. He seemed very convinced you needed help. I'll handle it. Sorry he bothered you. I documented everything with HR, started a paper trail just in case. A month after the let's be friends conversation, Marcus's carefully constructed plan had completely backfired. Dylan and I were officially dating. Nothing serious yet, just enjoying each other's company without the drama. Marcus, on the other hand, was spiraling. He tried everything. First, he attempted to turn Dylan against me by sending him screenshots of our old conversations, love notes I'd written, intimate photos. Dylan showed me everything. He's trying to make me jealous of your past relationship. Is it working? No, it's actually showing me how patient you were with his BS. Then Marcus tried the nuclear option. He claimed I was pregnant. Got a text at 2 a.m. We need to talk. I'm late. Late for what? You know what I mean. I'm pregnant. Congratulations. Who's the father? Are you serious? You. Interesting, considering we haven't had sex in 2 months. It can take time to show up. And you've been with how many guys since then? Chloe mentioned some dude from the bar. I can't believe you're accusing me of lying. I'm not accusing. I'm doing math. If you're pregnant and think it might be mine, let's handle this properly. Doctor's appointment. Paternity test when possible. Radio silence. Next day, he texts. False alarm. Got my period. Convenient. But the real meltdown came when he realized I'd been serious about dividing our shared life properly. See, when he left, he assumed I'd keep paying for everything while he found himself. The apartment, the utilities, the shared phone plan we'd gotten for the discount. Got a call from his mom. What's this about you canceling Marcus's phone? I removed him from my plan. He needs to get his own. But he can't afford that right now. Then he should have thought about that before ending our relationship. You're being petty, after 2 years. I'm being practical. Friends don't pay each other's phone bills. He made a mistake. He realizes that now. Then he learned a valuable lesson. The peak entitlement came when Marcus found out Dylan and I were planning a weekend trip, the same beach town where Marcus and I had gone for our anniversary last year. Marcus sent a novel-length text about how I was rewriting our memories and disrespecting what we had. How dare I take his best friend to our special place? It's a public beach. You don't own it. You know what you're doing. Yeah, taking my boyfriend on a nice weekend trip. He's not your boyfriend. He's my friend. Was. Past tense. He dropped you after you tried to guilt trip him for being happy. That's when Marcus made his biggest mistake. He showed up at Dylan's work, caused a scene. Security had to escort him out. Dylan's boss was not amused. Dylan called me shaken. He's lost it. Completely lost it. He screamed that you stole his life. Want to file a restraining order? I might have to. This is insane. The restraining order was the wake-up call Marcus needed. Well, that, and getting fired from his job for missing too many days while having his various meltdowns. Turns out finding yourself is hard when you're also stalking your ex and his new girlfriend. Last I heard from mutual friends, he moved back in with his parents. He's in therapy. Court mandated after the work incident. He's blocked on everything by both Dylan and me. Chloe from the gym is dating someone else and posts about it constantly. He works part-time at a bookstore now. Still, the entitlement never fully broke, though. He sent one last email before I blocked that, too. I hope you're happy. You got everything you wanted. You turned my best friend against me, made me look crazy, ruined my life, all because you couldn't handle being just friends. I tried to let you down easy, to keep you in my life because I cared about you. But you had to be vindictive. You had to win. Well, congratulations. You won. You and Dylan deserve each other. I didn't respond. What was the point? In his mind, he's still the victim of some elaborate revenge plot instead of someone facing the consequences of his own choices. The truth? I never planned any of this. When he said, "Let's be friends," I took him at his word. I treated him exactly like I treat my friends, with boundaries, respect, and appropriate distance. The fact that he couldn't handle that says everything about what he really wanted. He wanted me to pine, to beg, to wait around while he played the field. He wanted the emotional security of knowing I was there while he looked for something better. When I didn't play that role, when I actually just treated him like a friend and moved on with my life, his whole plan collapsed. Dylan and I are still together. It's been good, drama-free, honest, adult. We joke sometimes about the insane way we got together, but mostly we just enjoy each other. Turns out dating someone who knows what they want is refreshing. My advice? When someone says they want to be just friends after a serious relationship, believe them, then actually treat them like a friend. Nothing more, nothing less. Set boundaries, move on, live your life. Because here's the thing. Real friends want you to be happy. They don't expect you to sit in limbo while they figure things out. They don't feel entitled to boyfriend privileges with a friend label. Marcus wanted all the benefits of a relationship without any of the commitment. He wanted me to be his backup plan, his safety net, his emotional support, while he explored other options. When I refused to play that role, when I took him at his word and treated him like just another friend, reality hit hard. The best part? I didn't do anything vindictive. Didn't seek out Dylan to hurt Marcus. Didn't blast him on social media. Didn't try to turn people against him. I just lived my life. Set healthy boundaries. Pursued someone who actually wanted to be with me. Marcus's downfall was entirely self-inflicted. He ended our relationship. He tried to keep me as a backup. He freaked out when I moved on. He harassed his best friend. He made scenes at work. He tried to manipulate everyone around him. All I did was exactly what he asked. I treated him like a friend. Turns out that was the cruelest thing I could have done. Not because I meant it to be cruel, but because it forced him to face the reality of his choice. When you dump someone but expect them to act like they're still devoted to you, actual friendship feels like punishment. But it's not. It's just friendship. The thing he said he wanted. Funny how that works.